Hello everyone. Welcome to Around the Pitch with me, Manish Padhi, your host, live from our studios in London. Today we'll be reviewing the match week 31 from the Premier League and also looking forward to the Champions League fixtures. Also we'll be talking about the future of Rafa Benitez and do we think that Jose Mourinho will leave Real Madrid. Today in our studios we have Jael Sanghavi. He's had over 80 caps for India and he also plays for Pune FC. We have Kabir Bund Shetty, an ex-Newcastle United player, and also has played a couple of, in his early age, played for Bradford and Sunderland. So let's start. Let's talk about Man U's game this week. Manchester United 15 points clear over City. Do you think that they can clinch the title at Trafford next weekend, Jack?
Definitely they can. We beat City a few months back at the Etihad, 3-2. And it's going to be much easier at Old Trafford with all the support, with our players fit, with strikers like Wayne Rooney and Robin Van Persie. It's going to be very difficult for Manchester City.
Do you think the 6-1 will haunt us from last season?
No, that was Sir Alex Ferguson's biggest loss and the most miserable one. He's definitely going to turn the tide this time.
So do you think it's revenge?
Yeah, of course, it's revenge. It's the Manchester derby.
Kabir, Newcastle United, your club, you played for it before, lost 4-0 today to Man City. What are your views on that?
Yeah, Newcastle's side was riddled with injuries before this game. Still are, in fact. They're playing with a completely new back line, new back four, new keeper, all of whom are due to return in a week or two. But I mean, they had an excellent first half. They couldn't make the pressure tell, I guess. Started to slip towards the end, and once Tevez put in that first goal, it was all downhill from there.
Do you think the ghost of 2009 is coming to haunt you back? It was 2009 on this very day that Alan Shearer was actually appointed as Newcastle manager, and you went down that season, which was one of the most disappointing moments in Newcastle football history.
Don't remind me.
Do you think it's going to be repeated again?
No, not at all, Manish. I think the next two games will certainly be crucial. Both home fixtures. We have Fulham first, and then of course the Tyneside derby. I think Newcastle should clinch all 6 points from this. Push them way clear of the drop zone. Where, as it is, Newcastle three spaces from the drop zone. I think they'll manage it this season for sure.
Newcastle have only 6 games in hand. They really need to fight to stay in the Premier League.
But if we get these 2 wins, that'll put us 9 points clear of the drop zone. I don't see any of the other clubs catching that lead anyway.
Do you think Manchester United will clinch this title in this weekend? I mean, there's a big chance.
I mean, odds are in Manchester United's favour, but this is the Premier League. You can never count any team out.
Okay, let's talk about something more interesting which excites me more. Third, fourth place. 5 teams competing for 2 places, 6 points separating them. Do you think there's a fair chance for teams like Everton or Liverpool? If I can have the screen up, please. Do you think there's a fair chance for Everton and Liverpool to clinch third, fourth, or do you think it'll be the normal Tottenham and Chelsea?
See, both the teams don't have a chance. But I think even looking at London, I think only Tottenham's going to go through. Chelsea are losing to the weaker teams, and Arsenal have not been consistent. So I would really want Tottenham and Everton to go through, as they give a tough fight to the top 4 all the time.
Shetty?
I don't think so. I don't think Everton. Liverpool, I certainly don't think has any shot of a Champions League place next season. Everton, I highly doubt it. I think Tottenham is through for sure. They'll clinch the 3rd spot. They'll hold on to it. It's a toss-up between Chelsea and Arsenal. In my opinion, I think Chelsea will take it, but Arsenal is putting good pressure after last weekend. So.
Okay, now forgetting that, let's talk about the big games coming up midweek. The Champions League ties, if I can have that up. For the first time in 10 years, no English team. So do you think that it's going to be? Do you think it's going to be less entertaining with viewership, etc.? Because that does affect quite a bit of TRP ratings.
Definitely, no English team in the quarters is quite shocking.
Because there used to be a time, if you remember, Shetty, that we used to have 4 English teams in the quarterfinals. Out of the 8 teams, 4 of them used to be English. So do you think that it's going to be?
At the same time, though, I don't know about viewership, but I certainly think that not having any English sides is not going to reduce the quality of the game in any way. I mean,
You still have teams like Madrid, Barcelona to entertain. Like
even
always.
Bayern and PSG. I mean,
Okay,
all
let's
these teams
just,
have
sorry to
good
cut you short,
team
but let's
play.
just suddenly just go through. If I could have a review, a preview on all the teams and predictions, if both of you can do it. Malaga, Dortmund.
Malaga, Dortmund. Malaga home, tough for Dortmund, but eventually Dortmund goes through because they are a better side. Malaga won't be able to match up to the pace of Dortmund.
Shetty, what do you think about Madrid Galatasaray? You think Ronaldo will get his first Champions League medal after 2008?
Certainly. In fact, I think Madrid's just going to beat Galatasaray all ends up.
You think even Drogba and Schneider won't make such a big difference for Galatasaray?
I mean, Drogba is a phenomenal striker, and in any team he's going to make a difference. But Galatasaray is just not in the same league as Real Madrid.
Do you think the second leg
gonna be a washout.
being in Turkey with the home support and all, do you think they can spring a surprise?
It's not going to affect Real Madrid.
No.
Definitely not after beating a team like Manchester United.
Okay.
In such a convincing fashion, no less.
Ibra versus Messi. What do you think? PSG, Ibra playing his old club, he'll be pumped up to play, make an impact. David Beckham, obviously coming back to playing against Barcelona. He's played many El Clasicos over at Madrid against them. So do you think there's going to be a surprise over there? Because people do say, like footballing pundits around the world are saying that PSG Barcelona will be the match to watch out for. They think that PSG could spring a surprise.
PSG have a strong side, a good backline, and with Ibra, Lavezzi, Beckham in the team, I think definitely they should take the lead at home. They should get in at least 2 to 3 goals and just hold Barcelona at the Nou Camp.
Bayern Juventus, Bayern beat Juventus to knock them out 2009. Shetty, what do you think? Do you think they can do that, or do you think Bayern has a stronger squad?
I think Bayern will see this game through. Certainly won't be an easy game. It's definitely a tough game to call, but I think Bayern will definitely sneak it through. I think they've always performed fantastically in the Champions League, and I think it's their time. It's their time to, fight for the Champions League title again.
I put my money on Juve because I think that Italian side is really difficult to beat. You cannot penetrate through their defense with Chiellini and Bonucci. So I think it's going to be difficult.
Okay, thank you so much for joining us today. We'll see you back tomorrow. That's it from the studios. See you back tomorrow for C2K. We'll be previewing and reviewing the games tomorrow. Will it be a Spanish team in the semis? We'll find out. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.